Hi guys, welcome back. It's JPA here. I'm here to talk about the Rangers versus Spartak Moscow game that's just no long finished. So let's just get straight into this. So Rangers versus Spartak Moscow, and it's finished Rangers 0, Spartak Moscow 0. And if you'd asked me before the game, would have taken a point. Yeah, I'd have bit your hand off, to be honest. But I think the way the game went, I'm a little bit disappointed with the result, to be honest. Which says something. It says a lot about where we've come and how far we've come. Because to say that we're disappointed by a point against a team like Spartak Moscow is ridiculous. If you think about how far we've come, really. I know I've already said that, but if you look at it, like when we played like Peterhead, Elgin, and Airdrie, just teams like this, and we're now playing teams like Spartak Moscow at home and disappointing with draws. It just shows you how far we've come in a short space of time, really. And so looking at the first half, I generally thought that despite the fact that Spartak Moscow did throw maybe 4 or 5 balls into the box which caused Rangers problems, I generally thought over the piece of the first 45 minutes that we were by far the better team and we looked dangerous going forward. We didn't really create clean-cut chances, but we created chances nonetheless, and I felt like we were by far the better team in the opening 45 minutes. We went in the second half, and I think maybe the first 5, maybe even 6-7 minutes of the first half, we looked very, very dangerous, and it looked like we kind of picked up where we left off in the first half. And then Spartak started to come into it a little bit more, and they started creating a little bit of problems for us. And a couple of times when we tried to clear it, we weren't quite finding the right pass. And quite a few times, whether it was Goldson, who I actually thought had a good match, when he was clearing the ball, I felt like he was just clearing it, and it was just coming straight back. Same with like Ajaria. Ajaria did really, really well in the match, and he won quite a few balls in the middle of the park, but I felt like once he won it, he was just giving it away again. And Candeas was the same as well. So for probably about maybe 20 minutes of the second half, Spartak were probably the better team, and they were throwing balls into the box, and they were creating a little bit of danger for Rangers. But I felt like McGregor, and probably Worrell in particular, was absolutely superb. And for me, Joe Worrell was man of the match. I don't know what you guys think. If you think something different, maybe put it down in the comments, but I genuinely believe that Joe Worrell was absolutely superb, and he didn't look fazed by anything that was thrown at him. A lot of the time, particularly in maybe the last 20 to 25 minutes, Spartak started playing acting a little bit, throwing themselves down, winning free kicks that for me weren't free kicks. I thought the referee had a really, really poor game, and I'm not saying that the referee contributed to us not winning, but it really didn't help, if I'm honest. There was a couple of times where we were booked for silly things. I thought Morelos' booking was a bit of a joke, to be honest. That was in the first half. It came from a corner, and you always get a little bit of bustling in the corner. And he pushed the boy, and the boy took a hand in the chest, and he's thrown himself down, put his hands in his face like this, threw himself over, and Morelos got booked for it. I thought it was a little bit silly to get booked for that. Candeas' second half booking as well was, for me, unjust. And kind of went like that for pretty much the whole game, where the guys were throwing themselves down, winning free kicks. They were, particularly in the last, I would say maybe 20 minutes, they were just wasting time, and it looked like they were content with a draw. I don't think we were content with the draw. I think we were, particularly in the last 10 minutes, we were really looking to try and score. We did have chances, and they had kind of half chances, I think. with a really good chance in like the 90th minute. Grezda hit it just over the bar. It was a really good chance. It was a good take from Kent in the box, and I felt like he could have had it on his left foot and possibly shot himself, but he laid it off to Grezda, and Grezda kind of hit over the bar. It was disappointing. Overall, I've got to say I'm happy with the point, but it could have been a lot better. Villarreal, I think finished 5-0 in the end. Had a really good result at home, which means they're now top. We are sitting second. But I just took that. If I could just get that moment of magic to get at least one goal, then we would have been over the line and we'd have been sitting really comfortable right now. Yeah, we're in a decent position right now, but there's still 3 games to go. I remember back in, honestly can't remember the year, but we were in a Champions League group with Barcelona, Lyon, and for the life of me I can't remember the third team. But we were in a group and I think it was like 7 points from the first 3 games. And we looked really comfortable. We drew with Barcelona 0-0 at Ibrox. Beat Lyon 3-0 away from home. And for the life of me, I can't remember the other team that we played, but we beat them. And we were sitting on 7 points after 3 games, and it looked really looked unthinkable for us to not qualify, and we ended up losing the last 3 games and didn't qualify. So I'm hoping that it doesn't happen this time. But I don't think it will, because we've got another 1 home game left, obviously another 2 away games. I think we'll possibly get a point from at least one of those 2 away games, and I think we can win, or at the very least get a point against Villarreal at home. So there are still points to be won in this group for us, and it's realistic that we can actually get through it. Look at the group before before we started. I wouldn't have said there was a chance for us, but we've actually played pretty well in the opening 3 games, and I'm pretty pleased with where we're sitting right now. But I really just don't hope it's another glorious failure from another Scottish team. Going to go to the man of the match now, and for me, in the first half, Ryan Kent was unbelievable. He just kept going forward, and he looked fearless in the first half. Second half, he didn't really get the ball as much as probably would have liked. Other than that, maybe kind of half chance at the very death of the game. But overall, I thought Joe Worrell was absolutely outstanding in defence. He looked like he was kind of unfazed by everything that was thrown at him. Goldson dealt with things, but I felt he gave the ball away a little bit cheaply at times. Same with Tavernier. Flanagan, I felt was got out of position 1 or 2 times, especially in the last 10-15 minutes, where we were kind of digging in deep to try and keep the score at 0-0. So yeah, I'll probably go for Worrell as my man of the match. Don't know what you guys think. If you think something else, put it down in the comments. If you think the same, then put it down in the comments as well. I'm just going to wrap this one up now, because I feel like I've been talking for a bit. So thank you for watching once again. Please subscribe if you haven't already done that, and hit the like button. Cheers, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. A minute. Now, thank you.